Doja Cat. Speaking of race issues, give the story, man.
Race issues. What happened? What did she go do? Some racist?
Not Nile.
Dude, I woke up the same day. I'm like, what are y'all talking about today?
Nile will put you on.
So I knew about this about Doja Cat like for at least 6 months. So I knew this was gonna happen. But Doja Cat, and if you know, she's half black, half white. She's specifically half.
She's
from
African.
South African,
Yeah.
and her dad is African American, I believe.
She's also Jewish.
She grew up.
Word.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway.
White. Anyway,
I just thought
she's
I'd throw it in
half
there.
white and black.
Okay.
Damn it. Okay.
That's the point. That's all you need to
Semantics
know
here. Okay. She anyway, she was exposed for being in relations with incels on websites like Tiny Chat.
What are incels?
Incels are like pretty much they're like white supremacists online. They
Sure.
they they degrade women.
Alt-right.
Mm-hmm. She got exposed for like doing video cams and stripping for these people for years.
Really?
People like, dude, I've known about this for at least 6 months to
How?
a year.
Why?
Because people have already talked about her. That's why I got exposed. Okay. People behind the scenes, like there's websites called Lipstick Alley, which is all about rumors. Yeah. And so people have been talked about Doja Cat, how she's called like black people the N-word and made fun of black women and all this crazy stuff. Yep. And so these videos came up about her stripping for these racist ass dudes.
So wait.
You know,
I know nothing.
You
about
know Doja
Cat.
Cat.
Right. It's crazy.
It's
crazy.
Like, I just know her
like
for the
that.
song.
Yeah.
And you say so.
And like that with Gucci Mane.
Moo. Wait. So why was she stripping for racists?
Yeah, that's what's weird to me.
I don't get like what was the circumstances of her stripping?
Oh, she just wanted to.
But like in person?
No. On video cam.
Oh, on video.
Tiny Chat
it was like
is a
streaming.
webcam place.
Oh,
it's
like cam,
4chan.
like a cam girl kind
Do you
of
know
thing.
4chan?
Yeah.
4chan's
like
another like racist website. She's been on there too.
Oh, okay.
And she go on there. They'll
and
talk.
she gets money for doing.
No,
She's doing it just to do it.
She just did it, bro. She's like
hanging out.
Is like obsessed with like racist like white dudes and just strips for them.
Okay. Question for you. Damn it.
So confused.
Now I forgot the
all
question.
Of this.
Bro.
Okay. No. Okay. Now I remember. Hold on. So, do you think she's confused by her race, or do you think she just hates being black?
She hates being black. She hates. It's called self-hate. It's very common in this society.
So she's basically living a lie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So see, that's what you think it stems from. Like there's this vein. There's this
Of
vein
course,
of racism.
bro. I mean,
in
we
her.
can dive into it, man. Like I know a ton of like half black people, and they're raised by usually it's a white mom, and the black dad is somehow not in their life. Whether that's divorce or what have you. And the white mom might have her own racist views, even though she might have slept with black people. They still might be racist. So anyway, she's had these ideas put into her daughter. The daughter grows up looking half black, half white, but she identifies with white more than black people.
And she resents that part of herself.
And she resents that as part of herself. So anyway, that's why she drew herself to alt-right. She usually wears wigs. She doesn't show her like actual natural hair.
Right.
So I mean, it's deep. It's sad, honestly.
It's out. Yeah. How.
She was trending,
Like,
so she was trending. Doja Cat. It's the
I
whole
saw
big
I saw that she was trending.
the whole
I didn't
big
click
cancel
on it,
party.
Yeah,
cancel.
dude, it was
cancel
bad.
Doja
It's
Cat.
bad.
So like how like these are basically rumors, right?
No, it's a fact.
Like there's proof of her doing this.
Yeah,
and,
I
saw them.
The videos got exposed.
Yeah.
and he was
She was
known
stripping and like
for racist,
just making
doing weird racist stuff.
Oh yeah, like they're like she's like into like that like slave play shit. Whoa. Yeah, like there was one video
intense.
she was like I don't want her.
I
don't want to repeat.
Yeah,
it,
let's
man.
not get too deep into it.
I'll just
because
say it in
we
a
only
normal
have-
way. She was like she was saying, "Yeah, daddy, I'm a stupid N-word."
Justo.
N-word.
I got you.
Just so she even made a song. I forgot the term.
Didn't do nothing.
Right, didn't do. And
I knew about that.
Okay, that refers to, correct me if I'm wrong, Nile, someone that is black that gets arrested
Or shot
unjustly, and that's a term, and she's basically clowning that. Am I right?
Right. So there's a term called didn't do nothing. And so anyway, it's a term made by alt-right people. When black people are killed or arrested, the black mother usually is on the news and she's like, he didn't do anything. He didn't do nothing. All right,
so it's making fun.
They're
of
making
that.
fun
Yeah.
of black mothers grieving for their black sons. Anyway, Doja Cat has a whole song called "Didn't Do Nothing." It's been on there for like at least 4 years. No one's. So I read about it. I'm like, dude, I never jumped on a Doja Cat train. So it was really nice seeing her get exposed and
Question: do you
Far out.
think in a real world, in a real world situation, do you think this is going to affect her career? Do you think that she's done, or do you think that it's going to be like a blemish and then everything will be all good? In a month?
Easy to see how this could potentially just blow over and people will ignore.
It's very easy. It's very easy. I can't say she's done because, and the thing is, the really sad thing is not just that she hates herself, her half black self. There's the reason why she's relevant are black women. Black women like pushed her in the front, just like black women put Nicki Minaj, Cardi B.
Yeah, I get it.
Black women. So it's even more
And she's
sad.
like, whoa, right?
Right. I mean, she doesn't even like black women, but black women are the ones like giving her money, getting her number one. So it's honestly a conversation with them. Like, hey, are you going to stop giving her money? You going to stop going to her shows or concerts or streaming her album? She lost about 150,000.
100,000.
Yeah. So
Maybe 150 now.
I don't know. From what I know, the internet,
Look,
I don't think she'll be. I don't. It's hard to say. It's hard to
go
say.
either
I mean,
way.
just like
Right.
6ix9ine,
Because
he's still relevant.
Yeah, there's people who have gone past like doing racist stuff and have people just
Right.
forget or
Right.
And
move on.
this goes into a deeper question. Do we hold people accountable for things and mistakes that they made 10 years ago or 5 years ago? Because I've definitely done some cruddy shit.
Okay, pause. Just real quick.
Yeah.
The people said that on the internet, like that could have been years ago. That was years ago. Because a lot of them are old. She was on Tiny Chat May 20th, 2020. She was on Instagram Live. She wore the same outfit, and then you saw her on the Tiny Chat talking crazy. This black dude like in semester that's on there. I don't know why a black dude is in that channel, but she like called him out, and it was just So anyway, just back to your point. A lot of people say that like.
And that question has been asked more and more now because there's been a lot of cases where people bring up like old tweets and like all these things and
Right.
people getting canceled and like
I
I think
go
it's
half and
a
half,
fine line and you kind of have to go case by case.
Do you know the
Gotta
story
go
about
case by
Mark
case.
Wahlberg? You told me this.
He's
I
probably
did.
what did he do?
Well, let's not talk too long about it. But
I
he
could already imagine.
Man, dude, he
did he beat up a black
he
dude?
beat an Asian guy. You know he took his eye out, right? You knew that, right? He beat an Asian guy's
No.
face till his eye out.
Jesus
The
Christ.
guy is blind.
Is it because he was Asian though, or did they just
Yeah,
fought?
the dude beat up a black guy, a black woman, and an Asian guy.
Oh, wow.
And of course he apologized years later, but yeah, he got arrested for it and everything. He brutally beat.
You know, it would have to be, I'd have to really like see this person talk and see their reform and see if they actually went to counseling. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
I'd have to look at all that.
You have to
I don't
look
want
at
to
a
say
lot
they
of
get.
it. You have to look at the circumstances. It's
Exactly.
complicated.
But
So that's
hey-
why people don't want to dig into it because it's complicated.
Case by case, though. You were saying
Yeah,
case by case. I think it's a
exactly.
case by case.
It's easier just to be like fuck them and cancel them
Mind you,
rather than look into what
Mark
happened.
Wahlberg was like 19.
Yeah.
So it was a long time ago. But personally, like I'm not gonna support him.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't watch any of his movies.
I don't. Before I knew about this, I was watching. I loved Mark Wahlberg. I mean,
Yeah.
he was awesome. He was in
I get
that
it.
movie with Andre 3000, Four Brothers, Andre 3000,
That was a good one.
Tyrese.
He's in Spencer Confidential now.
Right. You
You should
told me
watch
about
it.
that. No, I'm not gonna watch it. But yeah, I
And,
found
like,
out
when it
about
comes-
that 2 years ago. I'm like, I'm not watching Mark Wahlberg.
It's hard, right? Especially when it comes to something like that, where it comes to violence and like someone who violently acted on it. It's different. It's in
I
there.
just think at a
deeper.
society, just back to the point where people can change. I think that we gotta take some responsibility as like a society where we have to like not punish, but like the people have
Hold
to like
people accountable?
Hold people accountable. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hold people accountable. So we're in a society where people can do racist stuff, be violent, and still be super successful in life. Like I can't co-sign that.
Yeah.
And where's the balance of that and then also forgiveness and seeing someone making mistakes?
Exactly.
And then
I gotta
still
see-
being
I
willing
gotta
to
see
have them.
growth.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Right.
So there's
I gotta see
it's
it.
a fine
Agreed.
line.